Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brendan, here today with the very surprise Nintendo Direct Mini, which is not very mini at 28 minutes, 29 basically, of Nintendo stuff, just randomly dropped. I didn't think there was going to be Nintendo today. I stayed up till 6:51 playing Animal Crossing, and then I slept through this. So, it's not live. I've had like one thing spoiled for me. I woke up and the first thing I see is message from my friend, Nintendo dropped Surprise Direct. Right under it, news from Twitter, next Smash Bros character is from blank series. And I'm like, oh, good, thank you, Twitter. My friend actually went out of his way to avoid spoiling it for me, and Twitter just casually dropped it. With that said, I don't know which character it is, I just know what game they're from. And I don't know that game's roster super well, so I don't know who it could be, but I do think if what I read is true, that it is a series that needed representation or more representation. But anyway, enough rambling. This is long enough. Let's get in. Yeah, just excited for more Nintendo stuff. Finally, very excited. Oh, the other thing was I asked him without spoiling what was in there. I asked him if there was anything for Animal Crossing, and he said, yeah, they talk about Animal Crossing. Got that Animal Crossing on my brain, just all day, all Animal Crossing, that's it. Alright, so...
Long ago,
okay, this is Xenoblade.
Two great titans came into existence.
I want to play Xenoblade Definitive Edition really badly.
And the Mechonis.
Because...
the titans were locked in a timeless...
despite what everyone else says, I absolutely loved Xenoblade 2. And before Three Houses, I would consider Xenoblade 2 my favorite game on the Switch. Now it's probably between Xenoblade 2, Three Houses, and Animal Crossing. Like, all the Switch games I've played are so fantastic that it's hard to pick. But, man, Xenoblade 2 just, I loved that. So I'm really interested to play the first one, because everyone says the first one is just way better than 2, so...
the Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. If we could just unlock the Monado's power. It's my turn! Shulk! No! It'll kill you! Shulk! There was something strange. It was as if I could see into the future. I know you won't believe this, but Shulk can see the future.
I didn't know you could do that.
It's not me. It's the power of the Monado.
And so it begins.
Ah, that looks so pretty.
The resurrection of the Bionis.
Seriously, like, Monolith? I've only played, like, one game, and then I think they also helped with Breath of the Wild, but, like, their like, environments are so freaking gorgeous.
And that's exactly
like,
what I intend to do.
I want Monolith to do the environments for the next Pokemon game.
It's not
Like,
over.
like if I could change like one thing, I'd be like, yeah, get Monolith on the environments. Actually, I have a lot of thoughts on what I do Pokemon, and it's basically I have a bunch of different companies come together and work on different aspects of it. Future connected. Is that gonna be like DLC or? I hope it's DLC that puts Rex in the game. Then they use that as a Rex to put, or they use that as an excuse to put Rex in Smash Bros. And make everyone angry because they're using Smash Bros to advertise again, even though Smash Bros has been a big advertisement since the beginning. So like, who cares? That might be a side story thing, actually. I don't know.
The ultimate version of a modern classic, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. On Nintendo Switch,
I wish I liked Gower Plains as a stage.
Ever before.
I just don't.
The Battle HUD
I mean, you
and
can do
menu
the
screens are
Omega
easy to
version,
read
but like
and
that's
easy
kind
to
of
use.
bland. But I really wish
And some of the music has been re-recorded.
I liked Gower Plains as a
Now you
stage
can
because
fully
it's
immerse
just
in the
the
majesty
only
of
place
this
where I can get
vast
my
world.
Xenoblade 2 music going.
And a new epilogue.
Oh, it's an
A
epilogue.
new story, Future Connected, will cap off the main game. So if you've played and loved the original game, you can not only revisit it, but look forward to one more
Shulk is
adventure with
adorable.
Good thing I came prepared. probably be needing this.
Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition launches on
May
May
29th.
29th.
That's
and
pretty
you can
close.
pre-purchase the game starting today.
Man, I really
Also,
want that, but
coming
Animal
on May
Crossing took my
29th,
money.
The Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Works set will pack in a 250-page art book.
I bet that art book is pretty. Everything in
everyone,
that game
and
looks so
welcome to
gorgeous.
Nintendo Direct Mini. We've got news on upcoming Nintendo Switch games, and we're focusing on a selection.
Does the
that are coming
Nintendo
out
Switch
this
still have
year.
games, though?
Now,
That is
let's
the
roll through
question.
some headlines, shall we? 3 of 2K's most beloved
2K.
series are coming
that
soon
a
to
sport?
the Nintendo Switch system.
No? Oh, is 2K a developer? I don't know. If it's not Nintendo, I don't know, man. This just isn't interesting to me. Oh, XCOM. I've watched some XCOM playthrough, and it's sci-fi Fire Emblem, but somehow the hit rates are worse, so... I like the way they did the trailer, though. That was nifty. With the little symbols and everything, that was cool.
Old enemies face off in a new trailer for the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 The Black Order Expansion Pass.
You so-called heroes have failed this world too many times. You are no match
I'm not
for
into comic
Doom's
books, so this is
power.
just kind of whatever. If I were watching on my own, I'd honestly probably skip through this. Because whatever. So I'm sorry I don't have anything interesting to say about this. I'm not big on superheroes. That's just not my
We're
thing.
not going down without a fight.
We have a universe to save.
You are wasting your time, fools. Doom always prevails.
I thought, doesn't Doom 2 as he pleases? That's like the only thing I know about that. That freaking,
Doom must become a god himself.
Fantastic Four. I don't know anything about that.
In the darkest depths of the ocean lies a really fun game. You are the last of the human race, forced by global winter into an unexplored aquatic world. In this deep sea exploration game, you'll collect resources to upgrade your gear, craft items, and dive deeper into the abyss. As you explore increasingly hostile environments, you better watch those oxygen and pressure levels. And if that's not challenging enough, Shinsekai's Time Attack Mode, Another Dive, boasts a perilous
It looks really
maze
pretty,
for you
but
to
I don't
race
know that it's
through,
something that
culminating with a
I'd be
final
interested in.
monstrous threat. You know, it can get pretty heavy down there, so why not lighten the mood with the jukebox feature? It lets you remix the game's background music by modifying audio filters.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
The time has
Not that
come
I
to
have an ear
discover
for
the
music
truth
in the
hidden
slightest.
beneath the ocean's surface. When
It took me-
Shinsekai Into the
I looked
Depths launches
everywhere
on
to
Nintendo
try and
Switch
find
today.
a town tune because I can't make my own. There he is,
Live your
Animal
best
Crossing,
deserted island life thanks to this free update.
and it's
Enjoy
free.
the
I didn't know if it
island
was
life in
free
the
or
Animal Crossing
paid
New
or
Horizons
what.
game?
I just knew there was
you're
Animal
already living
Crossing.
it up on the island,
And
you're
obviously
still
I knew
planning
about
your
the Bunny Day
departure.
update.
There's an
but-
event coming up, and we're happy to spill the beans. Crack the eggs? You see, after downloading the free update we made available at launch, one Zipper T Bunny will visit your island in celebration of Bunny Day in
Sup,
early
Zipper?
April.
Bunny Day is sadly
You
not
knock
my
down the eggs
favorite
Zipper hid everywhere?
event, so I'm not as excited about this one, but you can fish them too?
Plus,
That's weird.
you can craft these special limited time items from the Egg series.
The Egg
Bunny
series
Day
looks a
event
little
only
better at
comes
least.
once a year, this time from April 1st to April 12th, so be sure to participate.
I like the egg
And
basket.
guess
but
what? There's another free update coming later in April. It'll usher in some newly added features, including the Earth Day event. Of course, we'll continue to bring you the latest on updates and more via the official Animal Crossing Twitter account, and other channels too. So, stay tuned.
Okay, that wasn't quite what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a
We
little
hope you'll
more,
enjoy
but
the updates and
but it was
everything else
mostly just
about
Bunny
your
Day.
life
Okay.
on the deserted island.
But at least they acknowledge that, yeah, we do in fact have more stuff on the way.
Hey, look! Someone's hiring! Oh, this is your dad's company? Apparently, they offer a wide range of services. The job description entails many responsibilities. You'll deliver items, mop the floor, and maintain a comfortable work environment. They're trusting you with crane operation.
Never trust
and other
Brandon
tough
with
tasks.
anything.
Uh-oh. That projector won't do. Think you can take care of that? Whether you conduct yourself in a professional manner or opt for more creative solutions, do what you
That
need to
was
do
kinda
to
funny.
get the job done.
That definitely looks like more of a game that would be interesting to watch someone else play
Hopefully you're
because
ready to join the team
I'm
and be
fairly
put to work
boring in my
immediately.
approach to things, so I'd just be
Because
like, yeah,
this
let's try and do
job
this the
launches today.
correct way. I think that's a game that's way more interesting to watch someone play the fun way.
Catherine, full body, the mature
I wanna
action
play
adventure puzzler is
Catherine
coming to
really
Nintendo
bad.
Switch. Contemplating the next
I
step
saw
in his
that,
relationship,
like
commitment-phobic
in
Vincent
like
finds himself
2011 or
pulled into
2012
the
or
allure
somewhere,
of
a
new
long
love.
time ago.
Looks like poor
And
Vincent's
it looked
caught
like
in
an
a love
interesting
quadrangle
game.
with Catherine,
And,
Catherine of the Sea, and Rin. Little does he know.
And then when
temptation
I
might lead
played
to his own
Persona, I got
demise.
interested again
In this
because
cult
it's
classic,
made by
your
Atlas
choices
2.
will affect how their relationships unfold, and it only gets weirder. Deservedly, not only is Vincent riddled with guilt during the day, he's also not sleeping so soundly. Every night, his nightmares consist of a crumbling tower of puzzle blocks that he must climb in order to survive and see another day. Find out if love is over for our troubled bachelor in this dark, intense, and intoxicating story when
July
Catherine
7th.
Full Body releases on Nintendo Switch July 7th. A free update for the Ring Fit Adventure
I
game
really
will
should
pump
get
up
Ring
its
Fit
audio.
Adventure because I don't go outside. So they've got like a, I don't know enough about Ring Fit. I don't know.
Mix
Yeah, I was
things
gonna
up
say, is
with
that
the
a new
rhythm
mode
game
or is it just music for an
If you
existing
want to
mode?
set a high score, you gotta get your body moving to the beat. Speaking of, there are 17 music tracks in the rhythm game. We're talking music from Super Mario
sweet.
Odyssey, Splatoon 2,
Breath of the Wild has
The
music?
Legend of Zelda,
That's
Breath
news
of
to
the
me.
Wild.
No, the music in Breath of the Wild is really good. It's just more environmental generally.
On top of that,
I feel my power returning! Mixing!
your companion, Ring, will now have a female voice
all right.
option.
Nicely done!
And you'll also be able to change languages.
Ja, choisissez une technique.
Feel free to change it up in the settings whenever you want.
Oh, I can work on 2 neglected things at once. My French
We're also
skills
adding in a new
and my
juggernaut
exercise.
in both the custom and quick play
And I can
modes.
fail at both.
When you're not in a battling mood, you can simply run through a variety of fields. This free update for the
That's
Ring
cool,
Fit
though.
Adventure game will be available today.
I was seeing them support things like that.
Better open the gates. One treasured TRPG approaches.
That ain't Fire
Since
Emblem.
1990, the King's Bounty series has been influencing the evolution of Western RPGs. And now it's back with a fresh look and a new approach. This straight-up sequel will pit army against army, sending the player on a quest
Oh, no, this is-
around the world
is it-
to
do
save
you get
the
to-
world.
do you get to
This
control
time,
bears?
The graphics are more realistic. Your choices
You can have a
matter
whole
more than ever.
army of
So
Raphaels?
does the terrain you
That's
stand
incredible.
on. So master your surroundings like the master strategist you are. Across the land, you'll meet new people whose ethics and affinities are informed by the new character development system. Find out just how deep the gameplay will get when King's Bounty 2 launches on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Here we go.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate news approaches. The
Violet,
fighter included
I love
in
you.
Wave 6 of the paid Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC will be
Yep.
joining the battle from ARMS. This fighter is a bit unusual thanks to those extendable arms, so we'll have to
All right, that's
extend
fine.
our development time too. Please stay tuned for just a bit longer. The next fighter will be announced
June,
and
wow.
released this June.
I'm fine with that. I got Violet, and they
Don't miss
this
ARMS game
pass
trial.
is stretching over
A free
2
game trial
years
of
instead
ARMS
of
will be
1, so
available
it makes sense.
exclusively to Nintendo Switch Online members. These
I'm-
elite fighting superstars
I'm just
share one
curious
thing in
who it
common,
is, because to
extendable
me,
arms.
Springman
So equip
makes the
superpower
most
arms to
sense,
create
but
a slew
obviously
of
he's an assist
combinations.
trophy, so
For a limited time,
is
you
it
can
going
try
to be
the full
him?
game
Are
for
they
free.
going to debunk
Now,
the
let's
the
get
assist
stretchy.
trophy means non-playable thing, or is it going to be someone else?
Feeling good? Well, all right. Then how about we take a nice
I'm
long look
curious as to
at
who it's going to
Bravely
be.
Default 2.
Maybe that's why I didn't have exactly who it was spoiled for me, because they just didn't say who. They just said it's from this game. I guess dropping that info this early tells people to stop being like, or stop getting hyped up for some random third party that's cryptically hinted at by some random clue, and then they're like, oh my god, it wasn't Crash from the Bandicoot series. How could you, Nintendo? How dare you betray my random expectations I built up in my head? So it makes sense, I guess, that they just be like, yeah, it's from ARMS. Get over it now. You got like 3 months to get over this.
Calamity and blight upon the land. Heroes of light. May the
Heroes of Light and
crystals guide
Crystals. Bruh, that's just Final Fantasy.
This is the crystal's blessing.
Don't swear the details, eh?
And don't stand on ceremony either.
I like that chibi art style though.
even one person.
I played the Bravely Default demo, and that's all I played. I was kind of interested in it, but then I heard it got really grindy later on,
This tale
and
unfolds on
I
the
think
continent
instead
of
I got
Exelon,
Fire Emblem
home to
Awakening.
5
I think it was
mighty
between
kingdoms.
those two games, and I was just like, I'll get Fire Emblem.
The
And,
saga begins
that was my
when
first
our
Fire
hero
Emblem.
Seth, a young sailor, washes up on the shores of one such kingdom.
Well, at least I'm alive.
Here, he meets Gloria of Musa, a princess who was forced to flee her kingdom when it was destroyed by evil forces bent on stealing its crystals.
You dare claim the crystals?
Yo,
You do not
Arthur,
know
what's
their
up?
worth.
He also encounters 2 travelers determined to decipher a mysterious and magical book, Elvis and Adele.
I've a certain special book to be deciphering.
We're not friends or anything. I'm just here because he hired me.
As if guided by fate,
Oh, that's pretty.
our heroes join forces and set off together on a grand mission, each filled with a sense of purpose. But there will be those who stand in their way, those who have gotten hold of special items known as asterisks. These stones allow their holders to take on jobs, such as thief or black mage, becoming infinitely more powerful in the process.
Bruh, secret to ultimate power?
Okay,
It's just
let's do
employment. All you need is steady employment, and you can do anything you put your mind to, apparently.
During battle, you must decide when to use Brave Points, or BP, the lifeblood of the game's turn-based system. The key to victory lies in knowing when to use the Brave and Default commands. Choose Brave to spend BP in order to allow characters
Well, that's
to
interesting.
perform
I
additional
think that was
actions.
in the first game, but I didn't play a ton of it, so...
Choose Default to order a character to guard, reclaiming a BP in the process. Strategically hold back or take multiple actions in one turn. To make the right choice, you must consider your character's roles and statuses at all times. Should you manage to fell an asterisk holder, you will acquire their asterisk. allowing you to take on the associated job. Jobs can be combined at will, greatly expanding your strategic options and influencing the development of your characters.
I'll take that.
Now for a little announcement. A demo version of the game will launch today. And in the near future, we'll conduct a survey to gather feedback and incorporate what we can as we finalize the game.
Cool.
We hope you'll participate. The latest entry in Square Enix's beloved series, Bravely Default 2, will release this year.
Hope you're having fun. Let's keep this good news train a-movin'. Tabletop classics from around the world will come together on Nintendo Switch.
Reversey? Yeah. Ooh, Go!
Presenting every single
I really wanted to
game
learn Go
included in
because
this massive
Hikaru no
new
Go is
collection
just
of fun from
incredible.
around the globe. Mancala, Hanafuda, Backgammon, Renegade, Checkers, President, Dominoes, Speed, Hare and Hounds, Blackjack, 4 in a row, Chess, Shogi, Mini Shogi, Ludo, Ricci Mahjong, Sevens, Golf, Darts, Texas
That's a lot.
Hold'em, 9 Men's Morris, Air Hockey, War, Karo,
That didn't look like
Chinese
takoyaki.
checkers, Yacht Dice, Takoyaki, Billiards,
Gomoku.
Hex, Spider Solitaire.
I've never heard of it referred to
Matching,
as that,
bowling,
but maybe that's the full name.
Shooting Gallery, Slot Cards, Dots and Boxes, Hit and Blow, Pig's
No, I
Tail,
want
Mahjong
I
Solitaire,
want to get it just to
Last
play
Card,
Go.
Fishing, Klondike Solitaire, Toy Tennis, Toy Soccer, Toy Curling, Toy Boxing, Toy Baseball.
Okay,
Battle
tanks
Team Tanks,
seems a little loose
Sliding
in the
Puzzle,
definition of a
and
tabletop
6-ball
game,
puzzle.
but okay.
Phew, that really is 51 games. And there are many ways to play them. Some games are multiplayer, including options for up to 4 people.
Yeah, I really wanted to
playing
learn to
via
play
local
Go
wireless,
because of
and in
Hikaru
some
no Go,
cases,
because that's just a really
online
good
play
manga.
is supported too. Choose 3 games, match up with other players, and just play. Play to your heart's content against rivals the world over. When Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics launches on Nintendo Switch June 5th. Pre-purchase begins
I wish you could just
today.
buy the one thing. And this game was like shown like years ago, and then it just kind of dropped off the face of the earth. But I thought it was
Oh,
interesting. It
so
gave me kind of
you're the
Splatoon
ultimate
vibes.
ninja, are you? Well then, prove it in battle. As one of 8 players, you must earn the most points to claim victory. Sprint across stages. And show off your gum ninjutsu like only you can. By chewing ninja gum, you can dash at high speeds. Disguise yourself. And wield an arsenal of skills. And speaking of arsenals, from heady-hitting hammers to fast and flashy katanas to tactical tricked-out yo-yos, your choice of equipment could mean the difference between domination and defeat. Ninjas thrive in clans, so cement your supremacy in 4-on-4 team battles that prove ninjas are most clever when they work together. Will your efforts end in gummy disaster? Or prove you're the master? When
Yeah, that
Ninja
game
Let
still looks
sneaks up on
interesting.
Nintendo
Free to
Switch
play?
May 27th. And hey, it's free to play too. Check out what you can play on Nintendo Switch.
Huh.
Enter Luke Skywalker's
The disguise
Jedi
thing seemed
Academy to
interesting,
learn
but
the
I
ways of
would
the
imagine
Force.
unless there's like random
Customize your look,
objects on every
play a
map
role in the
and their
Star Wars
location
story,
changes,
and battle online with
then
up to
it would
16
be
players.
eventually you'd just
Star Wars
memorize
Jedi
where
Knight
items are
Jedi
and
Academy
aren't, and
launches
you
on
just
Nintendo Switch
know,
today.
and you'd
get
be
ready
able
to
to
strap
take
in
out
because
anyone who
Star
tried to
Wars
disguise
Episode
themselves.
1 Racer is coming soon.
Just
In this
a random
remade
thought.
Dragon riding classic, you'll pilot
But it
the
looks
Blue
interesting.
Dragon through incredible landscapes, battling giant creatures and lethal battleships, using 360-degree controls and lock-on targeting. It's your destiny to reach the tower or die trying. When Panzer Dragoon Remake launches first on
Oh,
Nintendo
today.
Switch as
Wow.
a timed console exclusive today.
Are you telling me Nintendo Switch has
There's
games?
a lot more coming to Nintendo
Trials
Switch.
of Mana. We knew about that one though. User. Oh yeah, I think we knew about that one too. Elder Scrolls Blades. I feel like we knew about all these already. My memory's hazy though. I don't know if we knew that one. That was interesting. Big head guy. NIS, what are you doing? That is not Phantom Brave. I don't want these other games, I just want Phantom Brave. Still so freaking weird, even years after Minecraft came to Switch. It's still weird to see Minecraft game, or not Minecraft, but Xbox game on
Well, it's been fun.
Nintendo.
Today's Nintendo Direct Mini
That's just
isn't
weird.
over yet. This is our last news of the day.
Oh. I keep forgetting that Pokemon Sword and Shield is getting
Now
DLC.
for the
I'm like,
latest
yeah.
information on the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass. With an expansion pass, the world of the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games will grow. The sprawling island in the sea, the Isle of Armor, and the frozen snowscape known as the Crown Tundra will be accessible in the Galar region.
Mini or no buy.
It's a new
That's a
adventure to
lie,
embark
I'd still
on,
buy it,
with
but-
new
but I
people
do
to
want
meet
Mini
along
Or.
the way. Today we have some follow-up information about Part 1, the Isle
At
of
least I
Armor.
know Volcarona's getting in. I
On
love
the Isle of
Volcarona.
Armor lies a dojo for Pokemon battles,
Best
where
bug type.
trainers gather to master their skills. And if you train at this dojo, you will receive the legendary Pokemon
Remember when being legendary meant something, and now they just kind of give them away?
from the master, Mustard. Through your training with Cub Fu, you will receive permission to challenge the Towers of Two Fists on the Isle of Armor. In this challenge, you will enter one of two towers, the Tower of Darkness or the Tower of Waters. You may only choose one.
You get to choose?
and
I
you
thought
and
it'd be
Cub
a
Fu
version
must face this
exclusive,
challenge
honestly.
alone. Once you've conquered one of the towers, Cub Fu will evolve into Urshifu. If you choose the Tower of Darkness, it will learn Single Strike style. But if you choose the Tower of Waters, it will learn Rapid Strike style. Dark or
Dokey-dokey.
water. The choice is yours and yours alone. Beyond
Put them
that,
in max
the
raids.
evolved form of your partner Pokemon, be it Rillaboom, Cinderace, or Inteleon, will gain
Oh, really?
a Gigantamax form as a reward for your adventure on the Isle of Armor.
They just get
So,
it?
Let's take a look
thought
at
we'd have
each
to catch a new
Pokemon's
one.
Gigantamax form moves. Beating a giant drum.
I
and
want them in
controlling
raid
its
battles
roots,
so I can get them in
it's
fancy
G-Max
Pokeballs.
Drum Solo. Kicking
You
a
guys don't
giant
understand.
ball of fire to
Changing the
deliver a powerful
Pokeball
shot,
is the
it's
most important
G-Max
part of the
Fireball.
Pokemon customization
And blasting
process.
The opponent with water from 130 feet up, it's G-Max Hydro Snipe. These moves are stronger than Dynamax moves, and when used, the opponent's abilities have no effect when they're attacking. In addition to new outfit items and hairstyles, there will also be new league card backgrounds, effects, and frames. Now you'll have even more customizations to use to show off your personality. Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass Part 1, the Isle of Armor, will launch by the end of June. Also, for those of you who purchased the Expansion Pass, we've prepared this early purchase bonus you can receive by August 31st.
Now you too can be a fashion reject like Leon.
Starting today, during max raid battles in the wild area, you'll have a higher chance of encountering the Gigantamax forms of Caparaja and Duraludon in Pokemon Sword, and Garbodor and Charizard in Pokemon Shield. Battle with other trainers to take on this challenge together.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Mini. Thanks for watching.
Alright, so, it was a mini, so, it wasn't the most exciting. There was some cool stuff in there, but a lot of stuff that we just kind of like already knew or just flat out didn't interest me. But we got Xenoblade We got Animal Crossing updates. Well, we already knew about that, so I guess we could take that off. We know that Smash is getting an ARMS character, which I'm down for. When I first looked at Springman, I was like, wow, his design is made for Smash Bros. And I was a little sad, even though I hadn't played the game, to see him deconfirmed as an assist trophy. So it's good to see them getting another shot at it. Yeah, other than that, just looking forward to seeing what's next, because this was not the most exciting for me personally, but maybe it was more exciting for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brennan, signing out.